Hello to all you movie barfs, and welcome back to the channel. Superman belongs to the class of superheroes whose mask is their civilian identity. They are their true self when in costume. Characters like Spider-Man and the Flash may wear a mask, but their true identity lies with the person they are out of costume. With Superman, Clark Kent is his disguise. It's not who he really is, but an act that he puts up so that he can hide in plain sight amongst everyone. Many find it a stretch of imagination that no one recognizes Clark's uncanny resemblance to Superman in terms of physicality and facial features. But, in the comics, and more apparently in the movies since we can see and hear when it's on film, the character of Clark Kent works as a disguise because Clark Kent is significantly different in personality compared to Superman. Now, I actually believe that this disguise of a different persona can work to some degree. Case in point, for those of you who have watched the Boys series, you'd know of the character Homelander. He's basically a diabolical and egoistic version of Superman. Now, look at a real-life interview of the actor who plays Homelander, Anthony Starr. Take note how different their mannerisms and voice are. I'd have to do a double take if you told me that those two are actually the same person. So it's not just about the glasses and the neatly combed hair. Clark Kent's personality is so different from Superman that there's no way you'd think they are the same person. Clark is soft-spoken and mild-mannered, oftentimes even a klutz, whereas Superman is confident and assertive. This brings us to why Henry Cavill's portrayal of Clark Kent is the worst we've had, simply because there is no difference in their personalities. Now, of course, to be fair, I'm only counting the brief moments we see Kal-El as Clark Kent publicly in Batman vs. Superman, since for the whole Man of Steel, he was pretty much in seclusion. Henry Cavill's Clark Kent is just like how his Superman is, in terms of personality, voice, and temperance. Just watch the scenes where he's in the Daily Planet, trying to convince Perry White to cover the story of the Bat killings. If I were Perry White in that scene, I'd probably be thinking, hey, this guy really reminds me of Superman, and that's the beginning of the end of his secret identity. Cavill makes no real effort to create a different personality. His Clark Kent is basically just Superman wearing glasses in a civilian outfit. His Superman is stoic and assertive, and the Clark Kent persona is just as stoic and assertive. Cavill's Superman is mopey and depressing, and his Clark Kent is just about as mopey and depressing in comparison. It's so obvious that they are the same person that we wonder why no one in the film has pointed it out. For the best example of a Clark Kent disguise, we have to go all the way back to 1977 to Christopher Reeve's portrayal of Superman. In the movie, we can clearly see that Clark Kent has a totally different personality than Superman. Compared to the poised and masculine superhero, Clark is timid and clumsy, almost entering the female restroom by mistake, and doesn't watch TV because there's too much violence. Kent is a textbook introvert, the kind of guy who easily fades into the background. One scene in the movie really encapsulates it all, the one where we see mannerisms of Clark Kent and Superman juxtaposed one after the other. Clark slouches and looks down, and he fumbles over his words as he stammers in a higher-pitched voice. Superman, on the other hand, stands tall and speaks assertively with a deeper voice. So, while both Clark and Superman bear a striking physical resemblance, they are so different in personalities that you could see them as different people. Even Brandon Routh's Clark Kent made this distinction in Superman Returns. I mean, he had to, since his version was meant to be a continuation of Christopher Reeve's Superman. So this is the reason why I feel Henry Cavill's Clark Kent is the worst on-screen version we've had so far. His portrayal of Clark and Superman are pretty much the same character, which doesn't work as a disguise. Man of Steel is still one of DC's best movie entries, but overall Henry Cavill was robbed of the chance to show how he could create the persona of Clark Kent as his mask. So, what do you think? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. We appreciate you watching our videos. Make sure to check out the channel to see some of the rest of them.